not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings, Goblin Nation! Welcome to my review of Friend Request! Of course, I had to have the physical copy, and sometimes you can see it on Netflix, sometimes it's gone. Sometimes you can see it on other stream services, sometimes it's gonna go. Things don't stay. So, of course, when Alicia, I don't know how to, she's one of my favorite actors. She is there with, oh come on, the girl that plays Jessica Jones. Like that actress, I can rate her. Anyway, so she's up there with my favorite actresses. Like she's this girl has been in 100, man. That's where I first fell in love with her. Like her acting, her badassery, but also kind. She's kind and badassery kind of thing at the same time. And then I was like, I want to see more. Fear of the Walking Dead, is also in. I didn't see that all because I had so much enough of a fucking. It's always kind of zombies. I just came out of The Walking Dead, and I watched 3-4 seasons of that, and I got bored because there's so many. Resident Evil is like my horror movie that I really like from zombies. So the only why I give Fear a chance was for her. Because she was in it, she was in it. So of course I needed to watch it. And eventually, I found out this movie existed. The Friend Request existed. So I wanted to go watch this movie. I wanted to watch this movie now, and I know she was in it. That was the only reason I wanted to watch this movie. But I want a physical copy of it. Because reasons! And so eventually right now, like 2 days ago, kind of thing, I got a physical copy of it. I had a physical copy, and now it's mine forever. Nobody can take it away from me, my precious. Anyway, so I kind of started. So to not spoil it, I would recommend it. It's one of the best horror kind of movies out there. It's not like Unborn where I got bored and felt like some pieces could have been better. No, this movie, I got my curiosity from beginning to ending. Now, to go into spoilers, I don't do that in no spoiler review most of the time. It's always a spoiler review. But for this one, I was like, you know what, it's very cool, it's very awesome how they did the kind of thing. I think you should watch it before or not, because it's still intriguing, because you still need to watch the movie even after I told it. I feel like, because I cannot stretch enough how good this movie is, how it kept my attention. It's a very witch kind of a movie that you don't think was witch. Let me get into the movie. Let me first explain the whole movie, and then we get to the details kind of thing. So we begin with Laura, that is Alexa, our kind of thing, and Laura has friends, 2 friends she's really good friends with, and she party, getting on Instagram, getting something. They also already tease like there is this issue with social media kind of addiction. You can have an addiction. That's why she learns in the class. Then her friend, of course, Laura was busy on her phone kind of thing. But that's our teenagers. I would not call it addiction, but that's kind of a symptom when you cannot overdo it. I would call it being a teenager, but whatever. Anyway, so she kind of think. Then she finds this girl, that's this gothic girl that's just by her own, doing lonely. She's Miss Lonely. She has nobody, and yeah, she has nobody. This girl. So at first I'm like, that's normal, sure, yeah, kind of thing. Then she looks, Laura goes to her, finds out she wants a friend request of this girl, and she looks at her page. But what her friends see is like, oh my god, that's dark. Oh my god, she's freak. She's kind of thing. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with being interested into this creepy kind of thing. There's nothing wrong to be interested in horror movies in general. In a darker thing, gothic kind of thing. There is nothing wrong with that. Of course, right now, there's nothing wrong. And also, Laura is like, she's very talented. She can do those videos kind of thing, and it makes sense. Like, if you can make these videos, you can make it as a horror kind of director. You can make it to the world if you can do this kind of things, in horror kind of thing. There is so much talent that goes in kind of thing, and doing this short kind of thing feels like you can be really talented. So eventually, she is like, okay, she has no friends. This gothic girl, so she's like, okay, I accept the request. So she accepts the request. At first, it's kind of a normal thing. Every fucking time I'm recording a video, this is the second time I record a video while my freaking watch is like, Dad, I need attention, It's like, you don't get my attention. You get me? You feel me? Okay, good. Anyway, so now we got this all going. It's like she kind of thing. At first, it's like nothing. So, but then she starts kind of the gothic girl starts a little bit going overkill. Like, instead of friends talking a little bit here and there, no. She had no friends till now. So like, this is her first friend show. She goes bananas on it. It's like, oh my god, I can comment on every kind of photo she ever made. Somebody that's on media a lot, because she is like somebody that does a lot post. And this is the time of Facebook, so kind of thing. When Facebook was a little bit, I think at least, what year is this kind of made? Oh, this mate. She has also 800. Can you have 800 friends? I thought Facebook has a limit for 500. I could be wrong. Anyway, must redeem by 2000. Seriously? You can have a digital copy of it that's in it, but it's you have to redeem it to 2019. That's all already gone. But whatever. I was not planning on having it anyway. But seriously. I always forget the physical copy. Anyway, so yeah, there is also here. Oh, she was in the 100. So this was between season 3 and the fear. Here in the kind of enjoy the collection life of the popular student Laura, Alexa TV. She's been in TV of Fear of the Walking Dead and the 100. So she came from those 2 movies and then did this one. Cool. I thought I thought this was before the 100. But apparently not. Apparently I thought she started in this, and I didn't find it yet. Apparently it's kind of thing. Anyway, I cannot find the year this came out, but we can assume it's after the 100, so 2015, 17, 19? Nowhere to be found. Whatever. I'm not gonna try to keep on finding. It's like, oh god, no. Well, kind of, and then you guys gonna get bored, or this video is gonna be too long. We don't want that. This is way too interesting a movie of going to whenever this made. You guys will see it on the title time thing. Lately, are doing when this movie's come out kind of thing. So you guys already know. So I don't have to bother with it. Anyway, so now. We have like, she is the kind of thing. This gothic girl has been a little bit like going a little bit nuts, a little bit obsessed. Did something that gothic is not kind of thing. They don't care enough for to be that obsessed about people. But this girl is, and she comments on every fucking comment. And eventually, she tries to talking a lot. And because that she's talk a lot, because she's been pushing it a little bit. You don't go there in the first fucking 5 minutes, because she also talked with her, and that's all good and all. And she's like, yeah, we will see. Then it's like, oh, it's her birthday. It's Laura's birthday gonna be. And this is where I'm like, okay, I kind of feel how she could be mad about against Laura, because Laura's like, I'm just gonna go out my one friend. My boyfriend. It's like, I gotta just go. I like this boyfriend, I like him much, and I gonna go out. Just me and you. Of course, if you're somebody that's on social media a lot, and your friends are on social media, yeah, they're gonna find out. She certainly somebody that's already kind of obsessed with your pictures and everything. and now you lied to her. I think at least you could have told this the truth. I'm gonna do this with a closer friends kind of thing. After this, we could go hang out somewhere else, or we can do this kind of thing. We could do other stuff. That makes sense, you know. That makes definitely sense, you know. But we don't do that. Kind of thing. She lied to her. Goes to this kind of little party with her family, with her boyfriends, with her friends. All this she's celebrating, and of course those pictures get posted on the kind of thing. What the next day pisses the gothic chick off, kind of thing, and I can feel it. I can feel her pain, kind of thing. That's like the moment, like you lied, kind of thing. You lied to her, kind of thing, and she is really upset. Actually, this girl actually reminds me of my mother, where she's way too much obsessed with Facebook. Every fucking post, like. I think my mother has like this way too much obsessed about Facebook, because every time I post something, she sees it. That she comments on it or not, she still sees it. And she also keeps an eye out for other people that she's not friends with anymore, and she even is mad about it. But somehow she still wants to know about it, and still like, how dare you not say that? Like, everybody has a life. Let them keep. Yeah, sure. Like, my mother's maybe like going to the psychopathic media obsession kind of thing. Anyway, but we're not talking about mother. Hallelujah. Anyway, we're talking about this gothic chick that's way more extreme. Because after this, after kind of thing, after a little bit fight in school, she kills herself. Literally hangs herself up, gets the scream, and then freaky things. I thought like, okay, she kind of did this little thing that made it look like it, but she's a hacker kind of thing. She can hack things, and it starts so obsessed. No, that's not what we get. At first, everything goes fine, this kind of thing, but then her Facebook seems like it's getting hacked. The posted of her, this gothic chick, her kind of death gets posted on Laura's media, and everybody's freaking out. Like, what the hell is wrong with you doing this? Oh my god, you're a little bit sick, a little bit psycho. But at this point, like, nobody cared about a girl, nobody's kind of thing. So, some people just letting it slide. Of course, the cops are like, why did you do this? She's like, I didn't do it, I'm trying to get off. And this is also, after that, she tries to get it off. Like, oh my god, I need to get it off. I was like, delete it? No. I did kind of think. Oh, also, I forgot she unfriended the god chick earlier before she killed herself, kind of thing, because she got obsessed, because she got everything. And after that little fight against each other on school, she actually apologized to the girl, the gothic chick, but she either unfriended her, and that's when I went nuts. When I killed herself, when that guy went to social media, and after that, it kind of went even more off the rails. Oh my god, they didn't get off the rails! Kind of thing. It's like, first it's like this post kind of thing that makes no sense. Then is one of her friends kind of goes a little bit nuts and starts in an elevator killing himself. You see like this beast wasp kind of thing, and he's killing himself! And god damn, he's literally killing himself. Kind of thing, and he's dead. Then her other friend, that's actually boyfriend of this guy, well, she's now somehow she finds her boyfriend this way, and somehow she's traumatized, yes, of course, but like, she goes in the hospital and she's there for a week. Like, is it not an obsession? Like, you can be one night, like one night should be enough for somebody like that. Like, you just traumatized. You should have help. Yeah, sure. If you're very traumatized, you should have help. But not in the hospital. You should not stay in the hospital. You seem like you're fine. Besides being traumatized, like kind of thing. Either way, she is kind of there the whole time and getting upset by Lauren that cannot do anything, even though she's explained, I have not done it, because also that one of her friends gets posted on her social media again. And now she knows, like, okay, there's something off about it, and this girl that's kind of died still does something, kind of thing. We find out kind of thing, and Eventually, another one of our friends died. She really goes like, okay, now there is this hacker friend that's really good at hacking. She goes to it and it's like, yeah. So there are some things that are very much kind of thing. Her whole media does that, and her source code of our Facebook so that we could hack her kind of thing doesn't make any sense at all. It's like nothing. This isn't source code. This is witchery. And that's what I love about it. She's a modern side, like a media kind of witch, like having this new take on a witch that really works. It's not like Child's Play where it doesn't work at all. It's like it's very, very badly not cool done. But this is a witch of a modern time that I really love. And we also find her origin story, because now they have to find her. They have to. She goes to where the girl was, and apparently it was this school kind of thing, and a school kind of orphan kind of thing. She's an orphan because her mother kind of died in fire, but she was also still in the womb. So her mother was still alive, but burning, as they wanted to keep her alive so that the girl could be born first. So that's a tragic kind of thing. And she's been lonely ever since. I mean, being born of that kind of haunts you for the rest of her life. She tries to change her name kind of thing. And that everything happened. That's not all, of course. Kind of thing. So we now know her origin story. Now we have to find where she lives. So they go to the burn house because together with this hacker kind of thing, her kind of friend, the cops are still like, okay, her friend kind of thing. Her other friend tried to kill herself on the cop car. She gets a thing. Now the cops are really like suspicious. Like, what are you doing here? Kind of thing. What the hell is going on? And now she runs off, going to this house that's been burned down for 20 fucking years. And they're trying to find it together with this hacker friend. But the hacker kind of finds like, there is something wrong. We cannot find the body. We cannot find our girl. We cannot find the PC, because the thing of the witchery, they used to do this, hang themselves in a mirror. The mirror in this version is was the gothic girl's PC, and her PC, her laptop kind of thing, was how she hanged herself. She hanged herself with a PC kind of thing, and the mirror kind of thing, so she kind of translate. That's to make her able to hunt kind of thing, and through social media. It's a very cool take on it. So the mirror kind of thing, what you see already have seen kind of thing. I really like it, and now she's been hunted, but we cannot find the computer. So the hacker guy that is like, you know what? I liked you, but and I kind of think that we're not gonna find her, but you're not the one in jail. She wants you to be lonely. She wants you to be alone forever in eternity. So what I'm gonna do here is try and kill you. It's gonna be fun. So he tries to kind of kill you. It's like, that's the only way how I can survive. So he is like only caring about his own survival, not about his friends, about her, about him. So the only way this is gonna go is him dead. She dead. So that's what you know. Also, her other friend, her blonde friend, kind of wanted to leave. She fall down through the kind of thing, packing, and then she got in the hospital. Then kills herself with a gun of one of the cops. Bang, just laying in top there. Anyway. So now they didn't find. She runs the hell out of away. Her boyfriend was in the hospital kind of thing. Her best friend of the girl died. Now she has to go try to find her girlfriend. And she goes to it kind of thing, because now she's running. She's running because now she knows where the hell it is. Because she find out a picture of this whole thing that used to be something. The abandoned, not a building, a corporation, I don't know, I don't remember, kind of thing. So anyway, she goes there, her boyfriend comes after her with the psychopath that the boyfriend doesn't know actually knifed her. So they go to there, she runs kind of thing, and things starts happening. It's like, what the hell do you want? Kind of thing. She keeps on walking, and then her boyfriend finds her like, she's like, you're here, kind of thing. It's like, I'm glad you're here, I'm glad, kind of thing. And then she gets killed. Well, not she, but he gets killed by the psychopathic hacker. And yeah, he's really psychopath. Like, I just want to kill you. Like, you just killed somebody that doesn't need killing. Even if this is all true what you're saying. You just killed an innocent person. But he is like, don't give it a I don't want to die. So she got now running from this psychopath. But, you know, this gothic girl doesn't want her best friend to die, because she's like, after that, like, all wasps come and kills him, or eating him alive or whatever kind of. I'm like, this is why I hate wasps and bees. I don't mind one or the other. They're both fucking scary, and this is fucking terrifying. This was like, holy crapple doodles! And he dies. He literally dies. So now he's dead. He's dead. She's like, what do you want? What do you want from me? And the gothic girl is like, I want to be friends. Friends till the end. And then she goes to find the PC. Finally finds the PC. And then she looks in the PC and gets a jump scare. And that's not how it ends. But for 5 seconds, everything goes black. Everything goes black. Nothing is happening. And then we go to another school, I think. Finding Laura. But now her Facebook is Laura. Like last name and yeah, now she became the lonely girl. Like what the gothic chick said, like, I want you to feel the loneliness, I want you to feel the kind of thing. She got that, because now Laura is the one that's lonely. Laura is the one that does the same thing as the gothic chick did in the beginning, kind of thing, being alone, being kind of thing. And then you see also these 3 girls kind of thing upset, and she looking at it. It's like she's a little bit possessed kind of thing going on. I really like it. This was the ending. I feel like this was one of the most interesting from beginning to ending. I had no moment I'm like, this is boring. I want to skip a couple minutes. I want to go just to the ending, man. This is boring. No, from beginning to ending, I felt like it had a good beginning. It had a good ending. I was like, oh no, they're gonna have it like this ending. I felt like the beginning, the ending, everything was solid. Like a very solid movie that's beyond 10 out of 10. I would give it a mega 10. And I don't give that to horror movies that much. Horror movies are not something I really like. There's some exceptions to this rule. Like Saw. Like all the Saw franchises. All the Resident Evil, if you could call it. I call them action movies, but I could call it. You can also Friday the 13th is actually a great one. A Nightmare on Elm Street. Those are like those. And I think Friends Request is right up there. Sure, it's not a lot of movies like those kind of franchises are, but I really like this movie as a one-time thing. Like this one movie. We don't need a sequel. We don't need we had a beginning and ending. It was great. I know I'm already 25 minutes in, or 23, or whatever it is, but I'm not gonna explain. I really like it. I bought this for the actress. I came out of it loving the hell out of this movie from beginning of the ending. I felt like it was a really good modern take of a witch kind of thing, how witches would be kind of thing. I loved everything about it. Really intriguing. She giving a girl a chance, and this girl go nuts. Like first it's like, yeah, sure, she's a little bit weird, but come on, no, you cannot just judge somebody just by the taste of this. They can be friendly. Of course, this girl ended up being obsessed, so that's a whole other shebang. Anyway, hope you enjoyed my review of it. So yes, an Omega 10 out of 10. What are your thoughts? You guys are like, oh my god, you give this way too much. You're like, way too much. You're like, a 4 is enough. Like, what's your thoughts about it? Do you guys love this movie? Have you ever watched it? Do you love the actress? Because I love her, Alexa, Fear of the Walking Dead. I don't remember her name in that, but I think she was great in all of the things she's been in. And this one is because she is in it, because everything about it really intriguing. I really recommend this movie like a lot. An awesomeness of recommendation for this movie. That's just my opinion, you know. You can have your own opinion. Maybe you hate it, maybe you like it. I would love to know about it all down below. Hope you liked my my comment. If you ever seen other movies like this, let me know. If you which one is your favorite? Let me all know down below. And I hope to see you guys in my next videos. This was the Twisted Goblin, and I'll see you. Bye bye.